This is the untold story of a small, ambitious British company named after a champion racer who embodied the ultimate pursuit of speed. Ascari is far more than just a typical small-volume manufacturer. It is a profound declaration. This tiny, dedicated team dared to challenge the established hypercar giants of the world, starting their journey from nothing more than a humble engineering shed in the quiet English county of Dorset. The company was officially founded in the year 1995, driven by a simple yet intensely burning ambition to build an uncompromising, incredibly high-performance sports car from the ground up. Critically, this machine had to possess genuine race pedigree and proven track capability. And they needed to achieve all of this even without the monumental financial backing or the deep technical resources of a major global automotive corporation. The crucial early engineering and design leadership was provided by a deeply renowned and specialized British designer. This master engineer was known throughout the industry for his innate mastery of the mid-engined layout, his focus on structural efficiency, and most importantly, for the successful creation of ultra-lightweight and highly rigid space frame designs that were essential for racing. The powerful name chosen for the brand was a profound and powerful tribute: Alberto Ascari, the very first two-time Formula One world champion. Naming themselves after such a legendary figure immediately and undeniably linked their entire identity to an uncompromising, fearless pursuit of victory, technical excellence, and raw speed on the global stage. Ascari's first mechanical concept was the FGT, Future GT, which they proudly unveiled in 1995. This initial prototype successfully established the fundamental core formula that would guide the brand for all future generations: a rigid, ultra-lightweight structure designed specifically for optimal handling and precise, perfect weight distribution. The FGT, while still raw and unpolished in its prototype phase, brilliantly proved the underlying engineering concept. It utilized a simple, highly effective space frame chassis beneath a sleek, aerodynamic mid-engined body, allowing them to focus ruthlessly and exclusively on the critical mechanical aspects of pure, unadulterated performance. The single greatest early engineering challenge was securing a reliable, high-output engine package that could be easily maintained and serviced globally. The astute solution was the high-revving, highly durable BMW 4.4-liter V8 engine, a clever, pragmatic choice for a boutique company lacking the colossal proprietary engine development funds of major rivals. The FGT prototype was immediately and rigorously tested on various UK racetracks, effectively acting as a live, high-speed development laboratory for the team. These critical early efforts proved beyond doubt that the FGT platform was robust enough to handle the severe mechanical rigors of competitive motorsport and endurance. By the year 1998, the FGT had been refined, iterated upon, and evolved into the brand's first true production-ready model, the Ascari Ecosse. The name Ecosse, which is French for Scotland, acknowledged the vehicle's original, foundational development location before the company finally settled their operations in England. The finished Ecosse featured a fiberglass body draped over the rigid space frame, resulting in an exceptionally low curb weight of approximately 1,250 kilograms. The dependable BMW V8 was expertly tuned to deliver a highly respectable output of approximately 300 horsepower to the rear wheels. The car delivered genuine, unfiltered supercar acceleration and razor-sharp handling dynamics. However, its bespoke manufacturing process was agonizingly slow and artisanal. Production was strictly limited to a tiny handful of cars per year, making it an extremely rare and exclusive sight for collectors. Plot point: Despite the clear engineering success and potential of the Ecosse, the brand faced a critical, unavoidable financial conflict. The incredibly low production volume meant cripplingly high unit costs, and the company completely lacked the crucial capital needed to escalate its true ambitious racing plans. The original team realized with grim certainty that to survive the market and challenge the automotive establishment, they required massive external financial intervention and a much bolder, more aggressive vision than their modest Dorset workshop could ever possibly sustain on its own. The necessary intervention arrived dramatically in the year 2000. Ascari was acquired outright by a tremendously wealthy Dutch industrialist and fiercely competitive gentleman racer with access to virtually unlimited funding and resources for his own projects. Turn. The new owner's singular goal was simple and rather self-serving. He didn't buy Ascari to sell cars to the public at large. He bought it specifically to gain a professional engineering team that could build, develop, and maintain his personal race team and ultimate collection of bespoke track toys. This new ownership marked an immediate radical shift in the company's operational strategy. The entire operation, engineers, tools, and all equipment, was swiftly relocated from the quiet obscurity of Dorset to a much larger, more advanced facility in Banbury, Oxfordshire, the absolute heart of UK motorsport valley. This strategic move placed Ascari right next to F1 suppliers, cutting-edge composites experts, and specialist engineering talent. This immediately prepared the groundwork for the development of an uncompromising new hypercar that would satisfy the owner's extreme high-speed demands. The new flagship project was launched almost immediately, codenamed KZ1, referring to the new owner. The engineering brief was clear and absolute. Forget the previous compromises of the Ecosse. Wholeheartedly embrace carbon fiber construction and top-tier, zero-compromise race technology. The Ecosse paved the way for the future by proving the engineering concept. The new owner provided the incredible financial firepower. The next step in Ascari's evolution was to leave the simple V8 road car behind and build a pure carbon fiber monster that would redefine the boutique hypercar market forever.
The Ascari Ecosse was the necessary sacrifice required to prove the concept. Built in an unassuming, quiet shed in the rural English county of Dorset, this first production car was commercially difficult. It was simply too expensive, agonizingly slow to build, and arguably lacked the sheer raw power to truly challenge the global supercar elite. But it achieved one critical thing: the fundamental Ascari engineering concept worked. Officially launched in the year 1999, the Ecosse represented the technical culmination of the FGT prototype development. It was meticulously designed and engineered to bridge the challenging gap between absolute track-focused performance and bespoke, hand-built road legality for a very small clientele. The car's fiberglass body was a visually striking evolution, utilizing a low, extremely wide mid-engined profile that maximized road presence. Its styling was notably sleek and utterly uncluttered, adhering closely to the pure, functional British sports car tradition of minimal fuss and maximum efficiency. At its core lay the powerful and reliable BMW 4.4-liter M62 V8 engine. It was chosen specifically for its proven durability, its high-revving nature, and its global serviceability. Ascari expertly tuned this robust engine to deliver a healthy and highly usable output of approximately 300 horsepower, 224 kilowatts. While 300 horsepower was considered somewhat modest by the contemporary hypercar standards of the late 90s, the Ecosse compensated masterfully with an aggressive, relentless focus on weight. The car's final curb weight was kept remarkably low at just around 1,250 kilograms due to its fiberglass construction. The low weight, when combined with the potent V8 power, allowed the Ecosse to achieve a fierce 0 to 60 mph time of under 5 seconds and ultimately reach a top speed approaching 180 mph, 290 km/h. This performance validated its claim as a genuine, serious contender in the supercar category. The chassis was a highly rigid tubular steel space frame, which was carefully optimized for maximum torsional stiffness and precise handling response. This robust structure was specifically designed to handle the massive G-forces generated during aggressive, high-speed track driving and competitive racing. The Ecosse was exclusively equipped with a pure 5-speed manual transmission, ensuring a direct, completely mechanical feel for the driver. This deliberate choice gave the driver total, unadulterated control, perfectly reflecting the brand's purest philosophy and track heritage. Production of the Ecosse was an intensely manual, highly artisanal process conducted entirely within the small Dorset workshop. Every single fiberglass panel was meticulously hand-fitted, and every chassis was manually welded, inspected, and finished by a small team of dedicated craftsmen. This bespoke, time-consuming process ultimately dictated the commercial outcome. Only a mere dozen units of the Ecosse were ever ultimately built. This volume was far too low to generate the necessary profit or sustain the massive investment required for growth or meaningful continuous racing operations. The interior was simple, purposeful, and focused on the driver, featuring lightweight racing seats and basic, essential instrumentation. It rigorously prioritized the pure, visceral driving experience over the increasingly common electronic luxuries offered by its German and Italian rivals. Ultimately, the Ecosse's most valuable purpose was less about generating profit and more about establishing credibility. It definitively demonstrated that the small, ambitious team could reliably engineer, build, and deliver a reliable, genuine, and high-quality supercar. This undeniable technical credibility ultimately proved to be the brand's salvation, attracting the necessary attention of a highly wealthy, influential racer in the year 2000. He saw in the Ecosse the perfect, albeit small, foundation for his colossal racing ambitions. The new owner's acquisition officially marked the end of the Ecosse as a model, but its core technical blueprint, lightweight construction, mid-engined layout, V8 power, was immediately earmarked for radical, multi-million-dollar redevelopment under the new regime. The Ecosse allowed Ascari to test its fundamental concepts in early British GT racing. These sporadic, invaluable race entries provided the engineers with essential, hard-earned data on chassis durability and engine performance under extreme, sustained stress. The Ecosse served as a perfect real-world learning tool, allowing the engineers to precisely identify the ultimate limitations of the steel space frame and fiberglass body, limitations that would instantly be addressed by the massive, unlimited budget of the new owner. The few lucky Ecosse owners possessed one of the rarest supercars in the entire world, holding the true initial lineage of the Ascari name before the brand's eventual massive explosion onto the international hypercar scene. The vehicle's entire exclusive run was a beautiful but commercially necessary failure. It was the crucial engineering sacrifice required to secure the deep financial backing that would ultimately transform Ascari into a global, uncompromising hyper-performance player. The Ecosse era officially closed in 2003, making way for the new aggressive mandate: forget handmade British purity and wholeheartedly embrace Banbury's race-ready carbon fiber future with the KZ1. The next chapter would be defined by a single, powerful man's personal vision.
The artisanal Ecosse era was decisively over. Its inevitable commercial limitations became the critical fuel for a new, almost reckless, ambition. In the year 2000, Ascari was swiftly acquired by Klaus Zwart, a tremendously wealthy Dutch industrialist and racing obsessive, fundamentally changing the company's entire DNA from a niche British builder to a private, high-tech racing laboratory. The new owner's singular vision for Ascari was absolute and non-negotiable. The company would no longer exist primarily to cater to the small market of supercar buyers. Instead, it would exist almost exclusively to build him the fastest, most advanced, and uncompromising race cars possible, with road cars serving only as necessary homologation exercises. The first, most strategic decision was to sever all ties with the previous artisanal past. The entire operation, including all engineers, tooling, and intellectual property, was instantly moved from the quiet obscurity of Dorset to a large, state-of-the-art facility in Banbury, Oxfordshire, signaling a new professional era. The move to the prestigious Motorsport Valley was strategically crucial. It immediately provided Ascari with direct access to top-tier Formula One suppliers, cutting-edge carbon composite specialists, and an influx of elite race engineering talent. Ascari was now positioned to be undeniably serious about performance. The first, most strategic priority under the new ownership was the dedicated development of the new flagship hypercar, codenamed KZ1, a clear reference to the new owner, Klaus Swart. The engineering design brief was stunningly simple: achieve absolute, zero-compromise performance regardless of the enormous cost required. The single greatest leap in core technology was the necessary shift from the Ecosse's aging tubular steel frame to a state-of-the-art full carbon fiber monocoque chassis. This advanced construction method instantly defined the KZ1's structural rigidity, exceptional safety, and ultra-low weight. The engineers were tasked with optimizing the chassis for maximum lightness and unparalleled strength, utilizing advanced computer-aided design programs to sculpt the tub. This high-tech process stood in stark contrast to the previous generation's entirely hand-welded methodology. The engine choice was decisively upgraded to the legendary naturally aspirated BMW S62 V8, derived from the highly successful E39 M5. This engine was selected because it was inherently powerful, incredibly reliable, and perfectly balanced for the new mid-engine hypercar layout. Ascari did not simply install the engine. They aggressively retuned it for their unique application, maximizing its output to approximately 500 horsepower and expertly enhancing the already potent V8's raw, mechanical sound to an unforgettable symphony of power. Plot point: the KZ1 road car project immediately spawned a concurrent and equally ambitious KZ1R race car development program. In the owner's strategic mind, the road car was merely the necessary means. The ultimate, uncompromising race car was always the end goal. This dual development allowed the professional race team to feed continuous, high-fidelity data directly back to the road car engineers in Banbury, resulting in immediate, track-proven refinements to the suspension geometry, chassis tuning, and high-speed aerodynamics. While the engineering team worked diligently in Banbury, the owner was simultaneously planning his most audacious venture yet: the acquisition of a massive tract of land near Ronda, Spain, for the express purpose of building a huge private testing and entertainment facility. This secret, multi-year project, which would eventually become the Ascari Race Resort, or ARR, was the final solution to continuous, uninterrupted, and completely private high-speed testing, an unparalleled advantage that virtually no other small manufacturer possessed globally. The demanding construction of the Spanish facility paralleled the KZ1's final design phase in the UK. This meant that the vehicle now had to be meticulously designed to conquer the specific, highly demanding challenges of its owner's bespoke private track. The final exterior design of the KZ1 was clean, aggressively muscular, and highly aerodynamic, carefully ensuring rock-solid high-speed stability necessary for both full-bore GT racing and intense private track driving sessions. The KZ1 development was characterized by brutal, high-mileage testing. The owner, acting as the chief test driver, repeatedly demanded that the car's handling be uncompromisingly sharp, immediately responsive and incredibly predictable at the limit. The sheer astronomical cost of this bespoke development, the mandatory carbon fiber monocoque, the multiple highly tuned BMW M V8s, and the new factory facility meant that the KZ1 had to be an extremely limited and exclusive production run to ever attempt to recoup the colossal development costs. This new era, fully funded by a single powerful individual's absolute racing obsession, represented the ultimate dream scenario for any boutique performance brand, a blank engineering check with performance, speed, and track capability as the sole and final metrics. By the year 2004, the Banbury team was ready. They had their finished rigid carbon chassis, their 500 horsepower racing-derived engine, and their owner's complete and unwavering faith. The technological masterpiece that was the KZ1 was now fully prepared to be officially unleashed.
The official launch of the Ascari KZ1 in 2005 wasn't just another new model. It was a technological ultimatum delivered to the entire hypercar industry. After years of development under the new owner, this machine was ready to challenge the world's elite, leveraging a fundamental structural advantage, a pure carbon fiber chassis that none of its small-volume rivals could possibly match. The core of the KZ1's engineering supremacy was its advanced carbon fiber monocoque chassis. This sophisticated construction method, adopted directly from the principles of Formula One, provided unparalleled torsional stiffness, rigidity, and exceptional safety, forming the absolute foundation of its world-class handling prowess. The immense rigidity provided by the carbon tub allowed the advanced suspension geometry to operate with maximum precision and efficiency. This structural integrity was absolutely key to ensuring the car maintained uncompromising, predictable race car handling characteristics, even when driven aggressively on public roads. For propulsion, Ascari chose a proven, reliable winner, the NA 5.0-liter BMW S62 V8. It was expertly selected for its bulletproof reliability, immense power potential, potent sound, and its naturally balanced weight, making it the perfect heart for a true, uncompromising driver's car. Ascari engineers didn't simply use the off-the-shelf engine, they aggressively re-engineered and tuned it. With a custom ECU map, bespoke high-flow intake system, and unique exhaust, they successfully extracted a reliable 500 horsepower at 7,000 RPM from maximum performance. This immense power was strategically managed through a pure manual SEMA 6-speed gearbox, ensuring an unadulterated mechanical engagement with the driving experience. This purist choice decisively rejected the automated transmissions favored by some rivals, appealing directly to driving purists. The performance figures immediately confirmed its elite status, a rapid 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.4 seconds, and a projected top speed electronically limited to 200 miles per hour, 320 kilometers per hour. This extreme performance was achieved thanks to its lightweight construction and immense power density. The exterior design emphasized smooth, extremely low-drag aerodynamic lines that evolved seamlessly from the earlier Ecosse. Every curve, crease, and air intake was profoundly functional, designed to manage high-speed airflow and efficiently cool the powerful mid-mounted V8. Plot point: the KZ1 road car was deliberately built as a pure homologation special. It needed to exist as a street-legal machine in order to legally allow Ascari to campaign its stripped-down sibling, the KZ1R, in highly competitive international GT racing series. The suspension system was a direct, race-bred carryover. Fully adjustable, pushrod-actuated coilover units were used at both the front and rear. This sophisticated system was manually tunable for everything from hard track days to relatively comfortable road driving excursions. Braking power necessary for 200 mph speeds was supplied by large, high-performance AP racing calipers and ventilated discs, a system chosen specifically for its resilience under repeated, heavy track use, guaranteeing safety and immense stopping power at any speed. The interior was a fascinating study in dual purpose, featuring exposed, lightweight carbon fiber structural elements expertly contrasted with beautiful, high-end, custom-stitched leather upholstery, successfully managing to make it fast yet genuinely luxurious inside. The KZ1 was aggressively priced to reflect its exotic, high-cost components and its extremely low production volume. It was strategically positioned not against mass-produced supercars, but directly against exclusive, bespoke coach-built machines. Turn. To ensure maximum exclusivity and successfully maintain its bespoke nature, Ascari strictly limited the total production run to just 50 units globally. This deliberate guarantee of extreme rarity immediately became a key selling point for wealthy collectors and enthusiasts worldwide. Every single KZ1 unit was essentially hand-built by a specialized team in the Banbury facility. This intense, artisanal, and time-consuming process meant production was slow, but it allowed for an extremely high degree of customer personalization and guaranteed meticulous quality control throughout the entire build process. When reviewed by the automotive press, the KZ1 was universally lauded for its exceptional communicative steering feel, perfect balance, and pure, non-filtered driving feedback. A deeply engaging quality increasingly rare in the modern digital performance era. For the owner, the KZ1 was the undeniable realization of his racing dream in street-legal form. It was the technical statement that validated his massive investment and, crucially, provided the necessary financial foundation for his most ambitious private track project in sunny Spain. The KZ1's engineering success provided the perfect rigid platform for Ascari's next strategic move, integrating the car's highly exclusive ownership experience directly with the massive private testing track the owner was secretly constructing in Spain. The KZ1 defined Ascari's golden age of engineering, but to truly dominate the performance world, the team knew they needed to ditch the compromises of road legality and racing rules, and build a machine that was pure, unrestricted speed. A project that would culminate in the Ascari A10.
Supercar companies typically build factories, but billionaires with racing obsession build private temples. The owner's most significant, impactful move was not just creating the KZ1, but masterfully building its ultimate natural habitat, the Ascari Race Resort, or ARR, a massive 5.4-kilometer playground that stands today as arguably the most exclusive private track facility in the entire world. The ambitious vision for the ARR began taking shape in the year 2002, remarkably long before the KZ1 road car was even finalized. The owner discreetly acquired a massive, sprawling estate nestled high in the mountains near Ronda, Spain, determined to create a testing and entertainment complex completely free from any outside interference. The actual construction of the track itself was a monumental multi-year undertaking.
The meticulously designed circuit measures exactly 5.425 kilometers with 26 highly challenging corners, many of which were specifically designed to mimic iconic, demanding sections from world-famous tracks like Spa-Francorchamps. The final track's design was purposefully and intensely demanding. It features dramatic and frequent elevation changes, with up to 41 meters difference from highest to lowest point, several blind crests, and punishing high-speed chicanes, guaranteeing that any car performing here was truly world-class. The primary, most critical purpose of the ARR was to serve as the official, private, and uninterrupted R&D center for Ascari cars. It gave the Banbury engineers an unparalleled, unique advantage in continuous chassis tuning, suspension development, and aerodynamic testing. The track was the perfect, high-speed testing ground for the concurrent Ascari KZ1R racing program. This was the pure, race-bred version of the KZ1, entirely stripped of luxury and built specifically to comply with all international GT racing regulations for professional competition. The KZ1R used the same foundational carbon fiber monocoque as the road car, but featured highly specialized race-spec suspension, massive functional aerodynamic wings, and a fiercely tuned S62 V8, pushing engine output close to 520 horsepower for maximum track performance. The vehicle found immediate success competing in various challenging international series, notably the Spanish GT Championship and the demanding Le Mans Series. This racing proved the reliability and durability of the Ascari platform under extreme endurance and competitive conditions. The involvement in professional racing was far more than mere marketing. It was a crucial engineering feedback loop. The punishing environment of endurance racing forced constant innovation and refinement, the benefits of which were immediately transferred back to the limited production road-going Ascari KZ1. The Ascari Race Resort itself became an integral commercial part of the brand's overall appeal. Customers who successfully purchased a KZ1 were instantly granted exclusive membership and access to the high-performance facilities, coaching, and incredible private driving experiences. The ARR ownership experience was highly curated and exclusive, offering luxury accommodation, professional driver coaching, and unrestricted access to a fleet of high-performance vehicles, including the owner's extensive and unique collection of priceless historic F1 and race cars. This deep integration created a truly unique, self-sustaining ecosystem. The cars were functionally designed on the track, ARR, expertly engineered in the UK, Banbury, and ultimately sold as an exclusive ticket to the world's ultimate track lifestyle experience, ARR. The Ascari KZ1R's crowning competitive achievement came with its decisive victory in the Spanish GT Championship in 2008. This monumental win was an absolute validation of the owner's uncompromising vision against established, well-funded factory racing teams. The KZ1R's incredible success in racing directly paved the way for the company's most extreme creation yet. The engineers, having expertly extracted maximum performance from the car under strict GT racing rules, grew intensely curious about what could be achieved without any regulatory constraints. This burning question led to a secretive, highly ambitious development project focused on creating a street-legal machine that embodied the raw, unrestricted power and downforce of the race car, but without the constraints of the GT-class rulebook. The straightforward goal was this: take the proven KZ1 platform, increase the engine power significantly beyond 500 horsepower, drastically reduce the overall weight of the vehicle, and create an anniversary special that would genuinely shock the entire automotive world. The continuous, brutal development cycle, powered directly by the ARR track testing and constant racing feedback, ensured that the final, ultimate expression of the KZ1 architecture would be the most extreme, focused, and powerful Ascari ever successfully built. This was the project that finally leveraged the full, true potential of the robust BMW S62 V8 engine, pushing it to figures over 600 horsepower that even BMW's own highly respected M division had never dared to attempt.
If the KZ1 was classified as a hypercar, then the Ascari A10 was an uncompromised road-going missile. It was meticulously built for a single brutal purpose: to celebrate Ascari's 10th anniversary by shattering every limit, boundary, and rule the company had ever placed upon itself. It was the purest form of the KZ1, finally unleashed for the road. Officially launched in 2006, the highly exclusive A10 was essentially the KZ1R race car, finally stripped of its GT racing restraints and modified only minimally for necessary street use. The ultimate singular goal was to produce a limited edition machine with an uncompromising, absolute focus on raw speed and track dominance. Ascari engineers took the already powerful foundational BMW S62 V8 and pushed it daringly to its absolute mechanical limit. Through extensive, aggressive tuning, including a revised crankshaft, competition-spec intake, and custom mapping, power surged to a monstrous 625 horsepower at high RPM. This massive, explosive power was brilliantly paired with an almost obsessive focus on weight reduction. Utilizing every single lesson learned from the KZ1R program, the A10 shed all non-essential comforts, bringing the final curb weight down to an astonishing 1,280 kilograms, an incredible feat of engineering. The resultant power-to-weight ratio of the A10 was utterly ferocious, placing it in the upper echelon of all hypercars globally. Its performance figures were genuinely breathtaking: 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.8 seconds, and a projected top speed exceeding 215 miles per hour or 346 kilometers per hour. Plot point: the A10 gained explosive international notoriety not just for its incredible power, but for its appearance on a famous British motoring show test track. It instantly became a serious contender for the fastest lap time ever recorded there, making global headlines overnight. The A10 was fundamentally a machine engineered for ultimate downforce. It featured a completely redesigned deeper front splitter, massive functional side vents, and a substantial permanently fixed rear wing that produced genuine track-necessary aerodynamic stability at high speeds. The transmission remained the exact same, pure race-derived 6-speed manual gearbox, a deliberate and purist choice by the owner to maximize immediate driver engagement and truly honor the unadulterated racing experience that defined the brand. Despite its raw racing pedigree, the interior offered minimal, essential luxury, retaining only fundamental air conditioning, power windows, and a basic entertainment system, just enough to legally qualify as street legal, but nothing more than strictly necessary. Production of the A10 was even more exclusive than the KZ1. Ascari planned to build only 10 units in total to commemorate the company's 10th anniversary, ensuring the model's immediate legendary status and its extreme guaranteed rarity for collectors. The A10's extreme engineering was the ultimate testament to the success of the self-sustaining Ascari race resort ecosystem. Every element of its chassis, braking, and suspension was finalized and refined using constant, brutal testing on the private Spanish track. However, the A10's existence came at a cost.
Its hyper-focused, intense development and extremely low-volume production stretched the resources of the small Banbury engineering team to their breaking point, ultimately contributing to a noticeable lack of follow-up production models. After the A10's minimal production concluded around 2012, Ascari effectively shifted its core focus away from new, demanding road car production entirely, choosing to concentrate almost exclusively on maintaining and expanding the profitable race resort business. The company found its stable, long-term business model in its original pure racing obsession, the ARR. The resort generated steady, reliable income through racetrack rentals, exclusive member access fees, and high-end corporate driving events. Ascari Cars, the original manufacturer, effectively became less a producer of new models and more the dedicated engineering, maintenance, and restoration facility for the owner's massive collection of historic F1 and high-end race cars. This profound transformation solidified Ascari's unique legacy forever. It existed to prove an engineering point with the Ecosse, achieve a racing vision with the KZ1R, and create a raw monument to speed with the A10. In their own way, mission accomplished. Today, the name Ascari is synonymous not just with its few beautiful hypercars, but with the ultimate private track experience, a spectacular, exclusive dream world built entirely on the success and sheer power of two high-performance BMW V8s. The story of Ascari is a rare, unique tale, a company that succeeded not by selling thousands of units to the public, but by successfully selling a pure, uncompromising vision of speed, exclusivity, and raw engineering supremacy, all funded by a single powerful man's lifelong love for racing. The Ecosse, the KZ1, and the A10 each represented a necessary, intense step in achieving that final ambition. Now their legacy lives on, echoing across the hills of Ronda, Spain, on the magnificent asphalt of the Ascari Race Resort.